So today topic, you already know that second chapters, the health and disease. Okay, yes, so it's a very important topic. Why is it important topic? Because it's related to us, is it correct? So health and disease is a very, yes, so health is very important to everybody. So now, current in corona situation, you already know. And yes, sorry for that. Yes, so according to that, they require the health and disease with bear. So what is the health and what is the disease? So that purpose you must know about the something is related to you only. Okay, have you ever taken the leave from the school due to the sickness? Yes, obviously you can take many times leave if you yes, that's yes, you have, yes, yes, when you there was feeling illness, we have taken leave from school. Oh, yes, correct. You are not feeling well, then you can take a leave from school. Correct. So what happen exactly when we become a six? What will be happen that times? You become a six. Yes. So you become a not a normal person. Your body will be pain, or you become feel not well. Correct. Fevers, headache, cough, cold, like this, so many problem or diseases will be there. So according to that, you can become sick and you can take a leave from school. Correct. So third question is that there, what they ask about, sometimes we feel good even taking a medicine. Okay, and sometimes we need consult a doctor and taking regular medicine in sickness. Why so? So what will be happen? Sometimes you without medicine you can be recovers, and sometimes you need to doctor consult, and after that consult you take in medicine, after that you will be well. What will be happen that time? Yes, yes, so sometimes you get, yes, sometimes we can treat it as what on that time. So sometimes illness can be treated as a home with the household remedical or remedicals. Correct. Sometimes you can take something there, rest on the bed, or you can sleep. Is it? So if you are feeling headaches, all these things. Okay. Even if there is a infection, it can be for a short periods and get cure by itself. Is it correct? You can see cure itself, because sometimes headache will be not longer times, is, or cough is within 2 or 3 days, as coldness is within 2 or 3 days, after that you will be recover automatically. Is it correct? So that will be shorter durations of their uh, diseases like this. Okay, it can be short periods and get cured itself, but some of illness are severe and cannot be cured in such a way. Is it correct? Thus, a doctor advice and treatment is required. Is it correct? For that purpose, you require for doctor advice, consult of doctors, and after that, doctor will be treat to you. Is it? Thus, the doctor advice and treatment required. With the doctor is consult and regular medicine, then there will be relief. So after you taking the regular medicine and doctor consult and treatment of complete doctor course, after that you will be relief. So that will be happen. Is it correct? Yes. So what will be exactly meaning the health? Is it? So what is mean by the exactly meaning of the health? Health means what? Health means not a perfect weight, not perfect six pack body and all these things. Okay. So what is mean by exactly meaning of the health? Health, the state of complete physical. Means physically fitness, means physically your body is not pain and all these things. Is it? Mentally and social well-being means mentally also it's not disturbance of interest on your mind and all these things. Now that's the mental and social well-beings means you are communicated with very well, and not merely due to the absence of any disease. So not only the absence of disease is this, all thing is considered for the health. What is the first is the physical complete physicalness, mental and social well-being, that are also considered as a, yes, health considerations. Is it correct? Yes, a state of holistic physical maintenance social well-being is called the health. It's simple word, is it? Yes, state of complete physical maintenance. So next question is of that. So what is the disease? You know about the health. What is mean by the health? Health means what? There is a, yes, health means that condition, their physical, mental and social well-being is not merely due to the absence of any disease. Only for not absence of any disease, that we will also consider as a mental, physical and social will be well is required for your health. That means the health. Is it okay? So not next question answer that. What is disease? Yes. So disease you already know about so many types of diseases there. It's correct. So here according to that condition, so here your the disease. What is mean by disease? The disease, the the condition of disturbance in physiological and psychological process of body is called a disease. Okay, so means what is the physiological and psychological condition? Means you are not a physiological, means your body is not supporting to you, or your body is pain, your leg is not working, your headache is pain, your coughing your from your body, yes. So that will be happen. And psychological means that you're mentally disturbance, your stress on under that, also your not mind is not working properly, and all these types of means your body function is not working properly. So that will be the physical and mental okay process of body is called a disease. Each disease has its own specific condition. So all diseases consider not considered as a single disease. So every disease have different condition, or every disease have different symptoms. Coolness is a different, fever is a different, its headache is a different. So that are the symptoms, different conditions, different symptoms of theirs, all the diseases. So how, what types of diseases and what sort of conditions for the disease, or how to observe that which types of disease will be occurs here. So that will be considered as the types of disease. So need to that classify the disease according to their time duration, according to their infection mode of infection, and their reason. According to that will be required there. So you must have heard about the name of various diseases like diabetes, common cold, asthma, down syndrome, heart diseases, so many diseases. Okay, so you can maybe observe your near to location, or your in your member, or any family members, or anything else. Okay, so in a hospital you observe that, so that a person who have diabetes and you have to need to insulation and all these things again, is correct. So etc. So reason and the symptoms of all diseases are different. So diabetes symptoms is different, cold symptom is different, fever symptoms is different. So all the symptoms will be different for years. To being a coordination in scientific study of diseases are classified as follows. So for scientific study and scientific easy ways, so this has been classified as this according to this type of diseases. So types of diseases. So what types of diseases there? So according to their duration means 1 year to, sorry, 1 month, 1 day, 1 week, whatever means that. So according to the time duration, what times need to the cover the disease, generally or approximately or averagely, what times you need to cover the disease, that according to that there's the disease is chronic disease and acute disease. So chronic disease means what? Chronic disease means what you are, yes, chronic disease, example of chronic disease is, yes, example of chronic disease is cancer, correct, cancer, earth, yes, yeah. So yes, so that are the cancer example is chronic disease for cancer. Okay, what is the example of chronic disease? Disease is cancer. Example of chronic disease is cancer. So what you know about the cancer? Cancer is a very long duration disease. It not cover in within 1 week or 2 week or all these things, is it? So these are the example of chronic disease. Chronic C and C of cancer is a related to that. So cancer is a disease or chronic disease means chronic. You know about the cancer. Different type of cancer will be there, and they need to so long duration for the cureness. Is it? So that's the chronic disease. Acute disease. What is the acute disease? Yes, simple within 1 2 day will be covers. That will be less time durations. That will call the acute disease. Acute disease. What is the acute disease? So you can tell me that less time duration required for the disease completion or wellness. Fevers, yes, yes, cold. That are the example of what acute disease. Fever, Fever will be covered within 1 or 2 days. Is it max to max 3 days? If you uh, treatment doctors also within 1 to 2 days, or if your immunity power is very good, then cure will be automatically covered within 1 or 2 days. So fever will be the types of disease in example of acute disease. Okay. So now the according to what the according to the reason, what types of reason will be there. So according to that, another categories you consider that, and that will be that hereditary disease. Yes, according to reason hereditary disease and acquired disease. Hereditary disease means they are from generation to generation, that will be disease will be. Yes. So yes, that is down syndrome. Okay. That are the disease for the hereditary disease. Another one disease is the, yes, what one? Hemophilia. Hemophilia is the, yes, hemophilia is the another types of disease for which contain the, yes, hereditary disease. Okay, that are the example of hemophilia. Hemophilia is the another types of which one disease? Hereditary disease. Okay. Hemo Hemophilia. These are the another types of hereditary disease. Okay. These are the words. According to their what? According to their reason. So that are the hemophilia disease. Hemophilia is the hereditary disease that will be from your generation to generation. That's called hemophilia disease. Okay. So next is the acquired disease. What is next is the acquired disease. Okay. Acquired disease means the infection disease and non-infection disease. Okay. Next is the acquired disease. Acquired disease. Okay, so that will categorize into two categories. That is, one is the infection disease, another is a non-infection disease. So already you know that for currently situation, one disease will be thus, and that will be what? Non-infection disease or infection disease. Yes, obviously infection disease. Yes, what? Corona. Corona is a infection disease because it spread through the infection. Communication, correct. So when you communicate, communicate with a shaking hand or near to someone's there, so that will be, disease will be cause for another normal person also. So that will be corona disease. So what are the symptoms, and already you know. If you don't know, so comment there. I will be share the video, and I think so I will be share that corona disease video to you also. So if you not share, you can comment that. I will share that also. Okay. Yes. So next is the acquired disease. Acquired disease in non-infection disease. Non-infection is name indicate that only. So these are the non-infection disease. Non-infection means it's not easily infected or not communicated in infection. So that are the diabetes. If someone person has a diabetes and go to their near to location, or you can contact with that, so diabetes is not spread with you or normal person. Oh, is it? So that will be the non-communicable disease or non-infection disease. Okay. There is heart attacks or heart diabetes. Is it? So that will be non-communicable disease or disorder. Okay. Heart disorder means heart attack like disease. That is not a non-communicable disease. Other, you can write the 2 or 3 example of non-communicable disease in your notebook. Other than this, okay. Yes. So now you can recall, how do you follow this as spread? So many disease example is given there. So you can tell me that how following disease will be spread. Okay. First one is the, yes. Second was the, read can this, you can read this. Hepatia. Okay. Second was the malaria. Malaria, how spread malaria? Hepatitis is contaminated food and water. Next one is a malaria. How to malaria? With the bite of mosquito. Yes, correct. Especially which type of mosquito bite there? Female mosquito. Okay, malaria is caused by especially biting female mosquito. Next is, yes, it's common disease, the TB. Okay, TB. What? How to come TB? Yes, due to the bacteria, contaminated air due to the bacteria that goes for the according to the mode of transmission is there. Okay, yes, dengue. Dengue also, dengue and malaria both are goes due to the, yes, mosquito. And yes, which mosquito? Mosquito, female mosquito with the biting female mosquito. Okay, next is the, yes, that are the flu, swine flu. Yes, contaminated air with the various of virus of swine flu, that is H1N1. Swine flu for to the H1N1. H1N1. Okay, so swine flu to the H1N1. So similar way here the, yes, COVID-19, corona. Yes, that will be goes with the virus. Similarly, their name is given that H1N1 is a flu virus for swine flu. Okay. Next one is the, what do you mean by pathogenic? Yes. What do we mean by pathogenic? The microbes that cause the infection of some particle disease are called pathogens from the microbes. Which are the microbes? You already studied in what? Previous class. Is it? Yes. So what is mean by pathogen? This is caused due to the microorganism or microbes. That's called that's called pathogenic disease. Okay, next is, what do you mean by infection disease? Is it infection? So what do you understand? Can you tell me that? Infection disease. Infection, you already little bit know about that. Yes, by being contact of patient. Okay, infection disease means those are person affected from the disease. If you contact that person or you connect that person, okay, so that disease. Yes, the pathogen from his or her body enter another normal person through air, water, or another means. This pathogen create illness in normal person causing infection disease. Means if you contact with some other patient, so your body will be infected. That's called the infection disease. Okay. So now will be cover. Yes, will be covers for all. Today we will cover in topics that, yes, what is the fever, what is the health disease, what is the health, what is the, yes, what is the disease, is it? So after that, types of disease is according to duration, according to reason, chronic disease, acute disease, acquired disease, hereditary disease. Chronic disease lives the more time, acute disease required less time. Hereditary means generation to generation. Acquired disease means that there are two types: infectious disease and non-infectious disease. Infectious disease is common cold and normal. Yes, okay. Infection disease means the these are coming from infection, that is the viruses flow or some. Okay, so after that there is a diabetes, heart attacks. These are the non-infection disease. They are not considered. After that you can study about the these types of there. This area is one droplet is vapors into the this means the droplet is well there, and that will the droplet of shaking there. So you can now observe in corona due to the mask, you are using the mask, so that purpose it remains air and several minutes of the hours. Is large droplet settle on the ground in few seconds, so that will be infection disease types of this. So today will be complete these topics. Okay.